Today I'm reviewing the ASUS TUF Gaming F16, 2026, laptop. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've been using this machine on my desk and on the go for a few weeks, running a mix of games, creative apps, and everyday workflows. I'm talking actual usage, launch sessions, extended gameplay, background chats, and media playback, not just spec sheet impressions. Let's set expectations early. This isn't a high-end desktop-class gaming machine. It's not designed to crush everything at max settings or blur the lines with enthusiast rigs. What it aims for is solid mainstream 1080p gaming performance combined with a rugged, reliable build that fits a mobile lifestyle. At its core, the Intel Core i5-13450HX and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5050 combo handles modern titles at 1080p well. In competitive games like Fortnite or Valorant, you'll see smooth high-refresh gameplay around 100Hz plus with settings dialed in reasonably. More demanding AAA titles run comfortably at medium-high presets, and you can expect consistent frame pacing without dramatic dips during long sessions. It's predictable in daily use, which matters more than chasing top benchmark charts. The 16 inches Full HD+ display with a 165Hz refresh rate adds real value. Gameplay feels responsive, and motion clarity on fast action titles stands out compared with standard 60Hz panels. Viewing angles and color are solid for the class, though it's not a true wide-gamut creative screen. For gaming and general use, it's fitting. Thermals and acoustics are important on a gaming laptop, and this is where the TUF series shows its design philosophy. Under sustained load, the cooling solution keeps the CPU and GPU in check without letting temperatures soar. You'll hear the fans, they ramp up, but the noise doesn't spike unpredictably. It's firm but steady, which makes longer plays more tolerable than laptops that throttle and breathe unevenly. Build quality leans into the durable everyday side of things. The chassis feels solid, and the keyboard has enough travel and tactility for both typing and gaming. The layout isn't cramped, and the trackpad is responsive for non-mouse tasks. It won't win design awards, but it doesn't feel flimsy either. Memory and storage are practical out of the box. The 16GB of DDR5 keeps multitasking smooth. Web tabs, chats, background apps, and a game running together don't overwhelm it. The 512GB PCIe SSD boots quickly and loads games with expected snappiness. You may want to consider additional storage down the line if your library grows, but it's serviceable for starters. Now let's talk trade-offs. Compared with higher-tier RTX laptops, the RTX 5050 here sits in a modest performance tier. That's fine if you're aiming for consistent 1080p gaming and stable refresh performance, but if you're after high-end ray tracing or pushing every setting to ultra, you'll need to adjust expectations or look up in the lineup. Battery life, like most gaming rigs, is moderate. With the screen's refresh rate and the hardware, it's better to plan for plugged-in use during longer sessions. This isn't unique, but it's worth noting if you spend a lot of time away from outlets. So who does this laptop make sense for? It's a solid choice for gamers who want smooth 1080p high refresh play without flagship pricing, students or users who want a capable daily laptop with gaming chops, anyone who values durability and predictable thermal behavior, those who like a balanced mix of gaming and productivity without compromises. If you're focused solely on maximum performance per dollar and don't mind a bulkier desktop alternative, a custom build or larger chassis system will outperform this in raw numbers. That's simply how the hardware tiers align. So here's the bottom line. The ASUS TUF Gaming F16, 2026, hits its targets without dramatic surprises. In everyday use, it feels dependable, pragmatic, and reasonably balanced for its class. It's not about domination, it's about delivering reliable performance and a usable feature set within its footprint. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.